Now, he's a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, as well, of course, as the frontman of the British rock band Queen.
And to quote the song, nothing is stopping him now, as Adam Lambert gears up for what sounds like a fantastic set of live stream shows in Las Vegas. Let's take a look at him in action. Hey.
And Adam joins us now from LA, looking fabulous, Adam.
Oh,
Don't you just? You are on tour, aren't you, next year with Queen, but next week, it's all about you.
that's right. I'm going to be in Las Vegas at the Venetian Theater. I'm very excited to get back on stage in front of a real audience in person.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're live streaming the show for anybody that's overseas who can't make it to Vegas. We're live streaming the show on Friday the 29th. The time change might be a little tricky, but hey, if you're really into it, I promise you it'll be worth it.
What time do you have there? I mean, it's a 7:45 UK time. What 20 to 8? What time is it there?
It's about 11:30.
That's very good of you.
20 to midnight, yeah.
Thank you. Listen, just talking about the whole Queen experience, can you remember what it was like the very first time you went out with the band to sing what Freddie Mercury used to sing? Can you remember the very first time, waiting in the wings, about to go out and do this amazing tribute?
Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I was terrified. I was shaking in my boots. You know, I know that, you know, it was hallowed ground, still is. You know, I'm a huge Freddie Mercury fan, and I have the utmost respect for Brian and Roger in the band, and I have the utmost respect for the fans of Queen. So the first time going out there, I was like, oh gosh, you know, I hope I make, you know, give people what they're hoping for. I hope, and what I've always hoped is that it just reminds you of how amazing Queen is and how amazing their music is and how genius Freddie Mercury was.
Absolutely right.
I was just going to say, and focusing on Vegas, where you're doing this live streaming from. I mean, I think millions and millions of Brits have gone to Vegas. We can't go at the moment. People can't come and see any shows there because I don't think they're going to let us back into America until about Thanksgiving time. But then we'll be back. But for all those millions of people, including my,
Yeah.
But for all those millions of Brits, including my family, who've been to Vegas, just summarise the magic of the place. There's no other place like it on the planet.
It's so over the top, isn't it?
It's not like the real world, is it? It's like you're going into a fourth dimension, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think for anybody that likes live entertainment, it's such a mecca for that. You know, there's, you know, music artists, there's Cirque du Soleil and the various shows that are in that Cirque vein. There's comedians, there's magicians. I mean, it's great if you want to go and be entertained. I've always loved playing there.
It sears itself on the memory. I mean, I've been to see lots of shows, you know, over time that I've just forgotten. I can't even remember I went to see them. But I remember everything about Vegas. And so does our family. We still talk about it. I mean, my daughter couldn't pronounce her R's or S's back then, but she used to talk about Feig, Feed and Woy, you know, the two amazing musicians with the White Tigers. And we still relive those memories. Where do you stay when you're in Vegas? Which hotel are you in?
Well, I think I'm going to be staying at the Venetian where the show is. Makes it easy, you know. Pop upstairs when you're done, take a shower. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I put together a set that's a bit festive. You know, October houses my all-time favorite holiday, which is Halloween. Surprise, surprise. And so I decided, since this is the latter part of October, that the show needs to feel a little haunted, a little mystical, a little spooky.
Who does your makeup, Adam? You've got great eyeshadow on.
I do.
Do you? Did you teach yourself?
Yeah.
Or did you teach yourself? Because it's very professional.
I'm at home, you know. It's like I'm not gonna. Yeah. I love makeup. You know, I love clothes. I love hair. I love playing dress up. I'm basically a giant child.
And it's great to watch. Adam, next year you're taking part in something really special on ITV.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be judging this new show, Starstruck. And it's where members of the public leave their day jobs behind, transformed into their most beloved musical heroes and perform. I mean, this is something very close to your heart, right?
You know, we had so much fun with this show, and I can't wait for people to see it. You know, the talent was phenomenal. And it's not your typical vocal competition show where people are vying for their chance at, you know, a record deal or their first time out at stardom. These are these are people that have established these impersonations and these tribute acts that they've been doing, and they're the best of the best. They are so good. There were moments where, you know, if you didn't look close enough, you looked twice, and it was like you would think that that real person was standing in front of you, the real artist. I mean, the transformations were crazy. If anybody out there liked Stars in Their Eyes,
Yes.
which is a big famous British series, this is in the same vein, but it's, you know, the 2021 version.
Oh, it sounds terrific. Listen, I always like asking you what we call a desert island discs question. That's a radio show we have here where celebrities like yourself pick the records that they would take with them, the tracks they would take with them if they were marooned on a desert island. And there's always the question, which one track, if you only had one track, would you take? Which one track by any artist would you take if you were on a desert island for 10 years? You had to, the only one you could watch and listen to.
I think I would take Another One Bites the Dust just to play it every time I thought I was going to not make it.
Okay.
And every time I would, you know, climb up a palm tree to get a coconut, I would put that on just to hope that I would make it back down in one piece.
I'd take a George Michael track. I'd take him at Wembley doing any one of the songs he did there. What would you take?
I don't know. Put me on the spot and I lose my memory, unfortunately.
All righty. Well, listen, the best of luck in the Vegas live streaming. The best of luck with the ITV show, which sounds really good fun. And you're looking great for that time of day. Nice to see you.
For any time of day, Adam. For any time of day, you're looking great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Damning with faint praise. I didn't mean it that way. All right. Thanks a lot, Adam.